Hello lovely souls, welcome back to my channel TBC You and Me, and if you're new, don't forget to click on that subscribe button in the bottom. And as you know that you and I, we are on the journey of discussing my research of psychology, and we're trying to find out if there is a correlation between spirituality and working professionals' work life. Like usually people say, that spirituality is something you consider when you're retiring, and I'm trying to prove with my research that that's not the case. Spirituality should be practiced at workplace by everyone. So this is episode 4, and today we will be discussing the impact of spirituality on your job satisfaction. Normally people say that satisfaction is something that is so obvious for spiritual people. If you are spiritual, you'll be satisfied with anything. That's not the case, because even if you're spiritual, you have some criteria in life. You're looking for some specific things in life, and you're only satisfied when you get them. So yes, there is struggle, there is hustle, there is all the hard work, even for spiritual people. So do you think that your spiritual journey is bringing more satisfaction to your work? And if you haven't started your spiritual journey yet, do you think that it can bring more satisfaction to your work? Let's find out. So I started a research from recently 2022 and from 2011 that has proven that spirituality eventually just inculcates more job satisfaction in people. They're more satisfied with their work, they're more happier with their work, they have that sense of contention that I got this in their workplace. However, in these studies they found that workload plays a major role in your job satisfaction. Can you relate to it? Are you having a lot of workload? Try to answer these questions for yourself. Now, when I read that, I tried to find out, is workload just workload, or is there something more to it? Is there any categorization to it? And I found in a study that workload can be categorized in 2 ways. Now, when I tell these 2 ways, you try to figure out where do you fall? What kind of workload are you facing? First is that there is a lot of quantity of work, there is too much of deadlines, too much of targets, and the workload is too much. You don't have enough time for it. That's one kind of workload. Second is that the ease or difficulty with which you achieve your targets. Like the workload is not too much, you don't have to do 20 or 30 things, but the 2 things you have to do, they are so complicated, they are so difficult that your work is becoming like a load in your head. Why this is important is because workload will directly impact your job satisfaction. If you have too much of workload, you won't enjoy your job. You won't be satisfied in your job. So take a pen and paper and answer this question for yourself. What kind of workload are you facing? And then we can find the solution. Spirituality is all about, awareness, self-awareness, what is happening, and then how to fix it. And how to fix it, I'll actually tell you by the end of this video. Now, why workload is important is because workload brings in stress, anxiety, anger, depression, worries, which impacts your mental health, physical health, emotional health. So everything, your work life is not just like your work life, it impacts you fully. So identify it. And also, there is a recent study that says that when you're actually practicing spirituality in the workplace, all the people are practicing it, then your work performance increases. And when the performance increases, productivity increases. And when the productivity increases, you are naturally having satisfaction in your job. And there is another study that says that spirituality focuses on needs. Now, your need is to be the best, maybe, to do the work that is given to you, maybe. So when your needs are getting in line of your work demands, then everything is in order. when your needs are getting fulfilled, then you're actually outperforming yourself. Eventually, you're giving your best. You're like there, you're performing your best, and there is more satisfaction in each of you, and you help each other. As I said in episode 1, that spirituality inculcates togetherness and compassion and teamwork. That's what we want, isn't it? That's why if you're running a business, there was a recent research, like they said that if you incorporate some programs, some practices, some spiritual activities in your workspace, like meditation, yoga, artwork, something, it will increase profits for the organization. Isn't that funny? That if you incorporate these activities, the profits will go higher. How? The employees are happy, they are satisfied, they want to work for you, they want to come to office, they want to do their job. It's not just about earning their bread and butter, they want to do it. When there is a want, you actually get more profits from it. Isn't that easy? So if you're running a business or thinking to run a business, try to incorporate these particular bits at your workplace. Even if you're a professor, a teacher, or maybe like just an employee, try to make a circle around you, an aura, where you practice certain things together and see the impact of those things. Now, what I'm gonna do is, I was just doing so many reading and so much of like studying, and I found that there are 19 themes given in a research of spirituality that you can focus on. I have it in front of me actually, so I'm gonna read them to you. What I want you to do is make a list of the items that are relevant to you. As I said, that they have categorized 19 different themes of spirituality that you can focus on, because we always say that spirituality, I mean, what does that mean? Like, what should I focus on? Like, what should I do? Oh my God. There we are. So I am going to give you 19 themes. Make the note in your like diary what is important for you. First is trust. Okay, see if you can build trust in others, if others can build trust in you. Second theme is ethics. Now this is very important. People generally confuse ethics with like, moral values and stuff. Ethics are more about what kind of person you are, what you give out to others, what kind of ethics are in your organization. Try to identify them. Try to like elevate the level of them. Okay? Trust, ethics. Third is belief. See if you're a believer. Believe in others. Believe everything is going to be okay. Believe that you can do this. Believe that this is possible. If you think that you're a believer, focus on believing. Focus and try more to believe. Okay? Trust, ethics, belief. Fourth, respect. Now this is also very interesting, that in the workplace, people usually don't understand the meaning of respect. It's not just like giving like fake comments or stuff like that. No. You have to be respectful towards yourself first, taking care of yourself, your needs and what you want, how you want and everything. Taking care of your fellow co-workers if they are all right, respecting their boundaries. If they don't want to talk, don't put your nose in their matters. No, it's respecting their boundaries, respecting what they like, respecting what they want. If you think that this is something you want to focus on that. Fifth is understanding. Understand your fellow co-workers. It's very important. And understand yourself. If you think you already are there, so press on it more. Okay? Next is openness. Be open. Like if you don't like something, say it. If you like something, say it. It's very funny that these days people don't really compliment much. Even if you like someone, or even if you want to say it, you don't say it. Be more like open, be more like out there with everything. So openness. Next is honesty. Be honest. Never lie. If you're not liking something, say it. You don't like it. You don't have to be a people pleaser. So honesty. Next, self-motivation. Now this is like a very big and huge topic that I cannot cover, but self-motivation, it's very important that you have to focus on. Next is creativity. I love this one. Creativity is something that like creates so many hormones in your head, which brings happiness, which just inculcates growth in you, and you want that, don't you? So creativity. Next is now going outside in nature. Always do that. Whenever I make a video of mindfulness, I always say connect with nature. There are so many authors and so many people out there who just say connect with nature. Go for walk, cycling, just sit outside. You will start getting connected with yourself, start behaving like, okay, I'm a spiritual being and I'm like getting there. There's more calm in you, right? Next is trust. Like you must be thinking, it just got in my head that I'm at work. What do you mean connecting with nature? Have a plant on your table. Like I have a lot here, let me show you. So have a plant on your table, or like try to introduce more naturally things around you. That's very important. And the next thing is trust. Trust everyone. I think I mentioned that already, but yeah. Next is kindness. Be kind. If somebody is not doing something right, don't be irritated with them. Be kind. If you think you have told your fellow colleagues something 10 times, don't shout at them. Be kind, because everyone cannot be like you and you can't be like everyone else. So be kind. And if you think you're there, press on it. Next is team spirit. At workplace these days, team spirit is something that is essential. It is the key to success. So work as a team. Don't try to be, oh, I'll do it, oh, I'll take the credit, or I'll just get outside and do something different. No, be together. Have you heard of that quote that together you go a long way, isn't it? Next is organizational barriers. Now you need to identify if there are some things in your workplace that you're not happy with. They are the barriers that are stopping you from growing, that are stopping you to move forward and grow as an individual. Find them, make a list and try to resolve them and focus on them, like resolving them. Next is peace and harmony. We all want that. I don't need to explain that. Next is workplace environment. Now you have to focus what kind of environment you're having. If that is the theme you're choosing today, see and make a list of things. Okay, is it good? Is it nice? What is working for me? What is not working for me? Like that. Next is interconnectedness. You have to find that are all the things like making a web for you, that are they all interconnected? Like your work, your feeling, your emotions, your body, are they all in line when you're at workplace? Focus on it, be mindful. Next is diversity, and the last is acceptance. Now by diversity I mean like don't try to be restrictive yourself in like certain things. Be involved in certain different groups, different people, different activities, different projects. You might be thinking like, I don't have that kind of opportunities. Trust me, you do. Everyone does. Just try to find them. That's it. And acceptance is very important. Have you heard many people say that embracing what is given to you, accepting it, and then moving forward is the best way to live. So try to do that. Now I have given you a big spectrum. Okay, so these like 19 themes, you have to decide which one you want to focus on in your spiritual journey, which is important to you, which means more to you, and find that out. The thing is, like so many researchers have shown now that once you're having like spirituality at workplace, you start finding more satisfaction in yourself and in your work, and also start to have like more meaning in your work, because many people say, I find my work meaningless. It makes your life meaningful, your work meaningful, because 8 hours of the day we are working, right? And before that we are preparing for it, and after that we are getting tired of it. So it all revolves around work for working professionals. So it is very important for you. So today I request you make a list. One is workload. Which one are you having? Other is all the themes. You can like replay the video, try to figure out what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and then focus on it. After a week or two, you have to tell me in the comment section what worked for you, and if you found something out of it, and if you felt more connected with yourself, and if it helped you finding more job satisfaction. I really want to listen about it, and just like drop a comment and I will reply to you. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will come back next week with another dimension of spirituality and workplace. Till then, take care, enjoy yourself, and bye.